Hello and welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Here at Crooked House Gaming, we like to explore the gameplay of simulation games, usually through a series of Let's Plays. In this episode, we will continue to explore the gameplay of Democracy 4. Democracy 4 is a political sim that lets you choose the role of a world leader and govern a country. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any future episodes. Democracy 4 is by Positech Games. This game is in early access, so this gameplay is not yet complete, and this gameplay may have bugs. As I stated in episode 1, I am not familiar with the political party system of the UK, so if I am totally decimating the political party system of the UK, I apologize in advance. Let's dive into our second year as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Here's our quarterly report. Nothing has budged. I'm really happy that the GDP didn't fall and that crime didn't go up and unemployment didn't go up. I'm really thrilled about this. But I'm not happy with our budget report. The government is currently running on a budget deficit of £26.42 billion. We should take steps to reduce this. Polls report. The government is not popular amongst its citizens. Only 19% of them intend to vote for you in the next election. Well, this is way up from the 3% we originally started with when we started the beginning of our first year. Security briefing. The Liberal League is criticizing your government policy on radio. They are down to 4. Last term they were 5, so we're doing pretty good with that. Economic forecast. Global economy is doing okay. We are in neither a boom nor a bust cycle. Rule out first strike. Here's an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. Weapons of mass destruction are theoretically a weapon of last resort and work purely as a deterrent. This in mind, there is pressure for you to publicly commit to a no first use of any such weapons. Rule out first strike. This is simply a public way to reiterate our purpose in possessing such weapons. We do not have any expansionary plans, so clearly such weapons exist purely as a form of defense by deterring foreign aggression. This is also a way to encourage others to make a same claim and could lead to a less international tension and a safer world. Make no comment. It would be crazy for us to tie our hands of our military by announcing our strategy to the world for all to see. It is clear that our potential enemies are in no rush to make similar grandstanding announcements. If they want to rule out first strikes, let them go first. We shall be in no such rush. I'm going to make no comment. We're not going to show our hand in this. The Liberals do not like us. We're down -6%. The Patriots, we're up +5%. Let's get into our first term of our second year as Prime Minister. Now, we have a budget problem. We also have an uncompetitive economy. We are the Labour League. If we don't have educated workforce, my party would be very angry. We have 13 political power. Let me take a look at my cabinet. Okay, this tax lady's gotta go. Ooh, wait, he's worse. Transportation, conservatives and parents. I'm firing you. Goodbye. Gloria Parker. She's got very little experience, but she's got 2 political capital. That would help us. Who else do we have here? We have Erica Martin, state employees and socialists. I'm gonna go with Gloria Parker. These 2 people, maybe I can wait till next term to trash them. We did use 1 political capital to sack one of our ministers. Let's see what we can do up here in our policies. I wanted to work on taxing. Can't even touch cryptocurrency yet. Adult education subsidies. Adult education subsidies are a way to encourage people to retrain to continue their education after they've joined the workforce. This includes evening classes and distance learning resources. These schemes help to raise overall education level of the workforce. This would be good, and this would lower skills shortage. It would increase productivity. I don't want our citizens falling behind because they cannot afford education. So I'm going to implement this, and we will do it to, yeah, I'm spending money. I see that. I'm going to do high. I'm going to reduce our skills shortage. That's what's important to me. I'm going to apply these changes. We have 0 political capital because we focused on adult education. Firing a minister. Okay, so let's hit that button and go into our second term of our second year as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. We are in our second term of our second year as Prime Minister of the UK. Our credit rating has been downgraded even more. Major international credit agencies have now downgraded the status of your government debt. It is likely to have a knock-on effect on our GDP as foreign companies become wary of investing in your economy. It will also result in the interest rate we pay on our debt rising. There's a good chance it will upset your capitalist voters too. You should take action to regain credibility with the ratings agency by reducing the level of debt as soon as possible. Your credit rating is now BBB. I'm not thrilled with that. Our business confidence is down 15%. The GDP is down 3%. The capitalists are down a -5. Our polls approval. Our approval rate is disappointing. I believe the polls you would just get 23% of the vote. We're increasing on that. Budget report. International Credit Ratings Agency rate our government as BBB. This is a bad sign. It is a pushing rate of interest to pay our debt. We must address this. Okay, so what do we spend? State pensions, state health service, state schools, unemployment benefit, organized crime. Economic forecast. The global economy is doing okay. We are in neither a boom nor bust cycle. Security briefing. The Liberal League has been criticizing our government policy on the radio. They're down to a 2, so I really am not concerned about them at all. We don't really have anything else to deal with. I do want to look at my cabinet. Okay, public service. I don't know why she's going down. What's socialists and motorists? Trade unionists. Hey, I'm working with the trade unionists. What is your problem, lady? How many political capitals do we have? 14. Yeah, I think I want to fire one of these people. Yeah, let me fire her. We've been trying to work with the middle incomes and the conservatives. Let's try Andrea Edwards. Oh, Law and Order guy doesn't like us very much, but you... Yeah, you're gonna go. Socialist and state employees, we're hiring Erica Martin. We were working on uncompetitive economy. Perhaps we have to work with our foreign investments. Tourism campaign. Tourism is not only a source of income for many people and businesses, but it also strengthens foreign relations. This campaign will run in foreign countries, showing our most beautiful places, important sights to see, wonderful people to meet, tasty beers to drink, and may even throw in a few free tickets to museums and shows, all in the hope of attracting more people to come visit us. This will improve tourism and foreign relations. It's going to cost money, but it'll improve our foreign relations. I'm going to implement this, do it to about there. We have 11 political capital to spend. I'm going to do a healthy eating campaign because I did cut down on our junk food tax. If I give them a healthy eating campaign, then less people will be spending money on junk food tax, so I can turn around to my party and say, well, look, people are eating less, so why should we put taxes on junk food? No one's eating junk food. We're not making any money. Healthy eating campaign through cooking shows, advertisements, and specials in newspapers and other media. People are encouraged to be aware of what they eat, what the results of unhealthy food are, and how to cook a good meal. This raises overall health of the people while reducing obesity. This will improve the health of our citizens, and it will help overall health and productivity. So let's apply these changes. I have 9 political capital remaining, so I need to do something with taxes. I don't think I can tax any more tobacco. Oh, I could. Yeah, I'm going to do tobacco tax to work on our getting money for the country and also work on our respiratory disease. I'm going to raise it to about there, as we only have 8 political capital that we can use. It would bring in some money, so let's apply that change. I have 1 political capital remaining. Diverted profits tax. A tax levied on estimates regarding large companies' profits earned in this country regardless of their actual reporting. This is used to prevent multinational companies from claiming that all of the profits they earn are somehow only generated in a tax haven or with little or no corporate taxes. By use of cunning account trickery, this tax is mostly designed as an incentive to push such companies to play by the spirit as well as the letter of the law. You're going to do that. We only have 1 political capital. We will raise a few billion pounds. We are out of political capital. Let's hit that button and start our 3rd term. Let's see what the results of our focusing on taxes have at the beginning of our 3rd term. Health is down. That's not good. Education is down. We got to work on that. GDP is up. So we got to work on health and education. I don't know why health is down. We did a healthy eating campaign and we put taxing on tobacco. Perhaps because we took the tax off the junk food. Our budget report. Yeah, we're still at a triple B. Our debt is increasing. What's our expenditure? State pensions? I don't want to lose state pensions. Military spending, we spend hardly anything on military spending. We have an organized crime problem. Okay, our loyalty of our ministers are loyal. Their effectiveness is generally passable. Our government is not as popular among its citizens. Only 13% of them intend to vote for you in the next election. That is down from 23%, so something's going on. Probably because I'm taxing everybody like crazy. World Heritage Site. An international body has awarded a landmark of our country World Heritage status. This award is reserved for sites that have significance, cultural, historical, and scientific value to the interests of humanity. Our special location will now be legally protected by international treaties, and we expect a large boost in tourism as the world visits our marvel. Tourism is up 12%. Patriots are happy at 10%. The global economy is looking okay. We are neither in a boom nor bust cycle. Security briefing. The Liberal League has been criticizing the government policy on the radio. They have up in membership, but their threat assessment is a 2, so I'm not even going to be concerned with them. I could raise the income tax. One of the most popular way to raise money on the government is a direct tax on people's earnings, deducted from the source of either employer. Income tax is generally a progressive tax. The wealthy pay more as a fraction of their income than the poor, and for a result, it's popular with socialists and the low paid. Increase that to about 9. Let's try welfare fraud department. The government gives so much money out to welfare payments. It's essential that the money is correctly targeted and not exploited by the people making spurious claims. A dedicated fraud department will detect false claimants, recover lost monies, and reassure the middle-income taxpayers that their taxes are being spent wisely, although it can antagonize the legitimate claimants. Let's implement this. TV ads. We'll apply the changes. We have 0 political capital. So let's hit that button and go into the 4th term of our 2nd year as Prime Minister. Here we are in the 4th term of our 2nd year as Prime Minister. The GDP is up, health it has gone back up, and education is not going down. We have a message from our Minister, Billy Wood. One of our cabinet ministers needs to talk to you urgently in private. Billy Wood, currently working as your law and order minister, is displeased with current government policy, which is unpopular with their core supporters, parents, and capitalists. As a result, there is a danger the minister of wanting to spend more time with their family in the near future. Ministerial resignations hurt the popularity of your government, so it may be worth adjusting your policies to placate their voters. Cyberbullying awareness? Yeah, I'll think about that, Billy. Single adoptions. There's an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. Singles currently have a hard time adopting a child in our country. In the past, it was hard for single parents, but nowadays it's easier for them to combine whatever child and career at the same time. So for those who want a child but who cannot find or do want a partner, adoption should be made easier. Ease the requirements for single adoptions. With daycare and flexible work times, singles should have a chance to raise and love a child too. Keep the requirements. Adopted children need stable home with 2 parents. While some single parents can manage to raise a child on their own, they often find themselves in trouble, which would cause even more harm to the adopted child. This one's difficult for me, because a household with 2 parents does not always mean a stable household, speaking from experience. Some single parent households are actually more stable than traditional 2-parent households. I'm up in the air about this because of the way it's written. I think I'm going to change the requirements. Equality is up 3%. Liberals find this appealing, 5%. Parents are not happy with this, as I've probably ticked off Billy Wood. And the Conservatives are not happy by 5%. So I should probably go and talk to Billy Wood in a minute. Polls report the government is not popular among its citizens. Only 13% of them intend to vote for you in the next election. Well, that's stabled out. Let's talk to Billy Wood. We'll view his policy on cyberbullying. Cyberbullying awareness campaign, a program of adverts on TV, radio, online billboards to warn parents and teachers to look out for signs of their children being bullied online so that the problem can be spotted early and dealt with before it affects their children's mental health. I'm going to do medium to try to appease Billy Wood. I'll apply those changes. I'm going to do a packaging tax. Even with recycling, the use of excessive packaging can be an environmental disaster. One solution is taxing the production or use of packing materials. This gives business an incentive to work with more effective designs for the product packaging. I'm going to implement this. I'll raise it to high. We could do something with the arts. This helps tourism. Investing public money in the arts is controversial, with capitalists who see it supporting uneconomic elitist entertainment. Others see it vital to the country's culture, boosting our image with the world stage and attracting tourists. Do you want to attract some tourists? I'm only going to do it to 1 point. I'll do art gallery subsidies. I'll apply that change. We have 1 political capital. There's not much I can do with organized crime at the moment. I don't think I can do unexplained wealth orders. I can! We're going to do some more unexplained wealth orders. We need these people to explain where their money's coming from. We are at the end of our 4th term of our 2nd year as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our crooked house. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow our future episodes. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Any input from you really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.